Hi guys, DeMoose here, more than just a pen. Today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to draw SpongeBob SquarePants. Flavors. If you're new, welcome to the gang. And yeah, why not subscribe while you're at it, you know? Join the gang, the YouTube gang, the Twitch gang if you want to join the Twitch gang, the Instagram gang all over the place. But yeah, today's video, we are going to be working on a simple tutorial. I want to show you guys how I would draw SpongeBob SquarePants. Not the same as everyone else. I'm pretty weird the way I draw, but I'm going to show you guys how to draw in pencil first, then we're going to do the inking, and then we're going to add the color, and then boom. It's not quick, it's fairly quick, you know, around 20 minutes. I did speed up a little bit, but we're now going to do the little voiceover so I can talk to you guys through it. So yeah, make sure to go get your sketchbook, your pencils, your pens out. You can color it in wherever you want. I colored it in with my brush pens from Artisa, which I have right here. Bang! If you want to go get these, I've got a link in the description, you know. Get yourself this, and any purchase from the link will support the channel as well. Price doesn't change, the price is still the same. But yeah, you support your boy, you know? Support the gang. Anyways, let's go get into this. I hope you guys do enjoy this, and if you do, make sure to give it a thumbs up to let me know. And if you want to see future videos like these, and if you find them helpful, which I hope you guys do, because I like creating drawings like this. Of course, if you look at my previous videos, they're very like detailed drawings and stuff, but I started out doing cartoons and stuff like this, which I still love to do till this day, because I feel like it's the fundamentals, learning simple shapes, understanding simple shapes, and developing the skill, you know. Back in the day, if I was to draw SpongeBob, it wouldn't take me the amount of time that this one took me. This one took me really quick, just because I'm very practiced, you know, put time into it. Anyways, let's get into the tutorial video. I'm going to be talking throughout it as well, so that's enough talking for me. And yeah, I hope you guys really do enjoy this video. Let's go do this, gang. So to start, we're going to start off by drawing the nose area. I always like to start near the middle or start off with one of the eyes, but in this case we're going to start with the nose. And what we're going to be using to draw this is a mechanical pencils. I just like using mechanical pencils instead of like pencils, you know, that you have to sharpen, and I don't like the whole sharpening thing. It's just long, you know. Hence why I use ballpoint pen, no sharpening. Mechanical pencil, no sharpening. It just makes life so much easier, you know. Anyways, that's what we're using. So we drew a line straight down the middle, and we drew a line just underneath where the nose is. All these lines that you're seeing is what I do when I'm doing these highly detailed drawings. It's just that the invisible lines, I have them like in my head because I've spent years doing cartoons, doing anime and stuff, and practicing this whole freehand stuff. If you want to use a ruler, go ahead, use a ruler, but I prefer that you guys do the line straight freehand, and it really does help you, you know, using grid and doing things like that. It's beneficial, you know, but you also want to practice the whole freehand approach. It's a lot of fun. So we've done both eyes, and as you can see, the left eye made the circle a bit too small. Again, the circle as well, if you want to use like a glue lid, which is something I've done previously. Back in the day, I used to use things like glue lids or plates and stuff to do like my circle shapes, but I also used to do it freehand as well. It's just practice. So yeah, you can use whatever you want. You have to be a bit creative, you know, to find things that are the size of what you're looking for. But yeah, I like doing stuff like that. So now we're drawing the pupils inside. Again, you can see I just do straight lines. Where the two big circles meet in the middle is where the top line is, and where the nose, just underneath the nose, is where the bottom line is. Just little things you can use to measure out. You know, I try to use the things around the space that I'm drawing in order to line things up. They're just going to draw like the eyelashes, which are very funky eyelashes. Looking pretty cool. Yeah, this video is sped up a little bit. Yeah, if you guys want to see the real-time one, I will put it on my Patreon page. But yeah, I'm sure this one will be fine. It's not too fast. Hopefully not. Here we're going to be drawing them cheeksy cheeks. You know, them cheeks. Yeah. All right. Making adjustments, you know. Make little adjustments. But that's why it's good to do cartoons and stuff like that. You can really make adjustments and really see where you go wrong and stuff like that. It's just fun, you know. Just make it fun. Don't be too worried about making mistakes. It's a part of the process. It's a part of the whole learning process. You need to make mistakes in order to improve. And trying to do what people call simple, you know, that's part of the reason why I don't make so many tutorials, because most of the time I'm like, nah, it's too easy for people. But then again, there could be someone watching this right now thinking, wow, this is pretty hard, harder than I expected, you know. So from now on, I'm just going to do, if I think of a tutorial, I'm just going to do it regardless of how simple I think it is. Because at the end of the day, if it helps one person, it helps one person. You know what I'm saying? So there we just did the mouth. As you can see, I'll keep drawing a straight line down the middle. Like I said, if you want to use a ruler, don't be shy, my friends. Don't be shy. Use the ruler. Drawing the buck teeth. Them teeth there, though, that gap in the middle is speaking levels. It looks like an open door, man. Jesus. Anyways, here we go. We're going to be drawing the tongue. As you can see, everything's just coming from the middle. The tongue is not really even, which is not in the reference photo. But again, it's a cartoon. You can always make little adjustments and over-exaggerate things if you want to. Now we're going to draw the shape of the mouth. I would advise you to probably draw the shape of the mouth first before you even draw the tongue. But like I said, I'm a very strange artist. But can you see SpongeBob? He's already appearing. You know what I'm saying? He's already appearing. This part as well with the sketching, you can have more freedom. You can be a bit more loose with a pencil. Don't have to really focus on trying to get them clean strokes straight away. I would advise you guys to, be more loose with this one, but you still want to get the drawing as accurate as possible when it comes to the sketching part. You don't want things just being all over the place. But the lines don't have to be as clean as when you're doing the inking. When you're doing the inking now is when I would advise you to really focus on trying to get the lines like in the minimal amount of approaches as you can. Like this line, as you can see, I'm already doing like 3-4, just sketching around. But when it comes to the inking part, I'll tell you guys to do it like 1 or 2 to make it look as smooth as possible. Here we're just drawing like a rectangle shape, but as you can see, it's almost like a cup. You know, the bottom is more narrow and the top is more wide. So that's up to you. It's kind of a guessing game as well. You know, hence another reason why I love drawing cartoons, because you have to do a lot of little guesses and here and there, but it goes a long way once you've done this 4, 5, 6 times. You know, it will help you a lot. So here we're going to do like a little shape around. You're going to use that, obviously the rectangle, and go in and out to make it look like a sponge. Again, you can exaggerate it. You don't have to do exactly like the reference photo. I'm here just having a bit of fun and just making it, just having fun with it. And we're trying and get as accurate as possible. But this stuff, really, no one's going to really notice the difference from the reference to if you're adding a couple of extra bumps. So there you go. Boom. That's the shape. SpongeBob's face is technically done. We're just going to add some, spongy circles, darkness. These are all in the reference photo. I'm just pretty quick at drawing circles. I don't know. Yeah, if you want to add a couple more, that's up to you. Do your thing. But yeah, there we go. After this, now we need to go work on the body. Now with the body, I had a little trouble, I'm trying to get everything accurate. But here, as you can see, I'm pausing a bit. I didn't just jump into it. I took a bit of time. And here I'm using the sponge, one of the circles in the sponge, to line up. See here again, lining up with the other one. Like I told you, I like to use things around in order to help me line up things. So that's why I say the sketches will try and get as accurate as possible, because if you're trying to use things around you in order to line things up, if there's one moment where you just don't focus and you just draw something that's not supposed to be there and then you use it to line it up, from then on, you're gonna kind of ruin your rest of the drawing, if you know what I mean. Like here, with the drawing of the tie, it was kind of a guessing game. I didn't really use anything to line it up. I just guessed, And here, as you can see, pausing a little bit, taking a bit of time, really thinking, so okay, is that right? Am I doing it right here? And now I'm going to draw a straight line. Like I said, if you want to use a ruler, use the ruler. But I would rather have you guys try and do it freehand. So, boom. Boom, that collar there, though. Ooh, looking clean. Boom, make an adjustment to the tie. Like I said, when you're doing the inking part, you can also make adjustments as well, because you might see something that you didn't see when you were doing the sketching because your mind just wasn't there at that time. That happens to me a lot. Like with my drawings that are the detailed ones, sometimes that's why I don't like to do it all in one day, like spend 20 hours, on one drawing the whole day. I like to do maybe 3-4 hours on the drawing, leave it till the next day, come back with fresh eyes, because you can kind of lose concentration after a couple of hours. Come back the next day, look at the drawing, and I tell you, I will probably notice 3-4 things that are like either not shaded enough or not enough toning, or I just missed a section, like I just missed a dark section that I was supposed to add, because again my mind was shutting down the day before because I was drawing so many hours, so losing a bit of concentration. So I would advise you as well, if you're going to spend a ton of hours, if you ask any artist, they'll just tell you try and break it up in order to come back fresh and really, yeah, just fresh minded. It's very important. You don't want to just bang out a piece all in one day. Sometimes, yeah, it can be very overwhelming, especially if you're spending multiple hours on it. Things like this, sketching, cartoons and stuff like that, that don't take you anything longer than 2 hours. To be honest, it shouldn't take you that. You can bang out in a session, you know, but be very cautious of the little things, you know. And here I am definitely using my Lego technique, piece by piece by piece. Same approach I would have if I was going to do it straight in ballpoint pen. I would do it piece by piece by piece, but with the ballpoint pen I wouldn't draw it like this. Draw the outline first and then color it in my ballpoint pen. I will do both at the same time, simultaneously, you know. That's a fancy word there. I don't really use fancy words. I like to make it simple, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, here I'm using the lower body part, let's say the upper trousers and everything. I don't know if it's, what do you call it, trousers, shorts, whatever he's wearing, isn't it? That's what he's wearing. To measure out the hands. Here I'm going like a little bit freely because, I don't know, my eyes are a bit too good for like just lining up things. I'm just, I don't know, kind of crazy like that. But I just knew the eyes were in the right place and the hands were in the right place. Don't ask me how. I just did, because I'm kind of special like that. So I'm doing the other side now, and again just banging out the hands. See, trying to measure it out, trying to make it a little bit bigger. There you go, boom. See, I always use anything around me to help me get it as nice and as in line as possible. I will do my best to try and do it, you know. I didn't draw a line there. I could have drawn a line there from hand to hand just to show you guys what I meant, but you see what I'm doing with the pencil. I'm always using the pencil to try and help me measure out things, you know. So don't be afraid to use the things that you have around you in order to help you manage measurements and stuff. If you need to use like parts of the pen or the pencil, whatever you're using, in order to level out things, go ahead, you know. There's no such thing as cheating when it comes to art. If you're doing it freehand and you're using other things in order to help you practice, you know, to become better at getting proportions right and stuff, use the tools you have. Use the tools you have. And the pencil that I'm using, by the way, is Bic. Shout out to Bic. They're doing things, they're doing bits, they always produce high quality stuff. I love Bic. Their products are really good, you know. If you saw my video previously that I was talking about my favorite ballpoint pens, you know, Bic is up there with one of them. They're really good quality, really, really. Stella is obviously my favorite ballpoint pens because that's where I started, but really good. So draw the legs there. As you can see, one leg is a bit bigger than the other. But that I would adjust after when I'm doing the inking, or I might adjust it now. But you make little adjustments here. As I said, the sketch, you do want to really try and get as accurate as possible, because if it's off and then you start the inking, it can be, yeah, your drawing's just going to be off. So sketch, really try and get as clean as you can, you know, get it clean, and then boom, it's go time. Yeah, I'm trying to get the shoes in line, but somehow the right shoe, as you can see, it's not in line, you know. So I had to make a quick adjustment. Bam, there you go. See, there I drew the line compared to where the hands I didn't really draw the line because I didn't feel like I needed to, but it would probably be best if you do that. And there you have it, guys. That is basically the whole SpongeBob sketch done. That didn't take that long. In real time, it probably would have taken around 18 minutes. Yeah, it's around 18.5 minutes in real time. There you go, boom. SpongeBob done in what, 11 minutes, you know, of speeding up a little bit. But in reality, it only took me 18.5 minutes to do this sketch. I did stream it on Twitch. For some of you that don't know, but most of you don't know, I've started using Twitch, which I'm loving right now. The Twitch gang is strong, growing nicely. People are really supportive on Twitch, and it's just good vibes. I like to have people around me, or talking to people while I'm streaming, while I'm drawing, instead of just drawing with watching TV shows that I've watched 1,000 times already. Using that Arteza fine liner 0.4, that's what I'm using here to do the outline. You can use any fine liner you want, you know, but I like this Arteza one. It's real good. Again, you can get that on the Arteza website, which is linked in the description. But if you buy anything, we're using the link, you will support the channel as well, which will be highly appreciated. I got the 0.4s. should have got a little thicker one, because as you can see, I'm doing like double up the lines, which sometimes can be a bit messy if you don't have a thicker one. So 0.4, maybe if you have I got micron pens as well, which go from like 0.1 all the way to 1, so that's different sizes. But yeah, mine have run out, so I need to get some new micron. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Micron pens. But yeah, this is basically the very important part. This is the part that makes your drawing look almost like you printed it out, you know. So you gotta be very clean here. As you can see, I'm doing a lot of pausing, which is something you need to do because you need to be careful with where you put the lines. As you can see, I'm doing it very like minimal. It's not something I'm doing like 5 lines in order to draw the teeth. It's literally 3 shapes. Line down, line here. Look, all of it is continuous. Continuous. You don't stop in between. You just keep it clean. And it's going to make your drawing look sweet. So here I did that. Cut it out basically because it's just repeating. And I'm using my Arteza Gorilla brush pens to color it in. But if you guys want to use something else, go ahead. No one told you to use brush pens. I just wanted to use them for this one. I don't know why, because I have them and I don't use them that much. I might create a drawing just using my brush pens. If you want me to do that, let me know in the comment section. That could be fun. I'm trying to create a realistic drawing using brush pens. Good luck, Musa. It ain't gonna happen. But yeah, as you can see, I rubbed out all the pencil, but you can still kind of see it where the little circles and the sponges are. But it looks clean though, doesn't it? The reason why I'm pausing here a lot is because I'm trying to identify the color that I'm gonna use. Here we're using a yellow. I'm pretty fast when it comes to coloring in. Yeah, you guys can take your time, you know. And because these brush pens do blend like with colors really well, I really need to avoid the red, because if I touched the yellow with the red, it was gonna be a little bit more orange around them areas. The brush pens I like them. They're good brush pens, you know. I'm not really used to like using markers and ink and stuff. Again, I am a ballpoint pen artist, but these brush pens, I like them. I do enjoy them when I use them with my drawings. I've used them quite a few, you know, and they last pretty long. I've been using them for a while now, and I haven't really had any of them like run out on me. So yeah, Arteza did job with these ones. These ones are legit. Not too shabby, mate. Not too shabby at all. I do love them. But yeah, we just could fill it out. Bam. Yeah, some people were like, what? You're crazy colouring in that fast. It is sped up a little bit, but I do colour in pretty fast. Yeah. Crazy guy over here. You know, DeMoose ain't normal. He ain't like the rest. You know, he's different. But different's good. Why not? Again, guys, you don't have to use brush pens, but I like them. And you can see the colors you can't really see the lines. You know, sometimes when you use markers and stuff, you can really see the breaking of the lines. I know I've heard that Copics don't have that because obviously they're like alcohol based, I think. And these are water based, so it kind of helps a little bit because you can't really see them, the striations, whatever you call them. That bad. They're not terrible. Some markers you use them and it's just wow. You're just like, oh my lord. All you see is the lines, you know. Not too bad, not too bad. And this yellow's right as well. Good yellow, good color. But yeah, you don't really have to watch this now, guys, if you don't want to. But this is just the coloring process. The main focus was the whole sketching and showing you guys how I do things, how I see things. I hope you guys found this video very helpful, because I'm enjoying myself. You know, I like creating this stuff. I like going back to the beginning and really testing, see if my eye is going even better, you know. This wasn't easy. It's still a lot of measuring and trying to figure out where things should go. Like if you're a kid that's like 9, 10, for you to draw something like this might be very difficult. But I do believe you can do it, you know. You can do this and you can do even more advanced drawings like I do. A lot of people do say, dang, Musa, how you like get your proportions right and all that stuff. And when I tell them it's because of things like this, me drawing a cartoon, a lot of people are like, wait, what? How's a cartoon gonna help you draw, you know, someone like someone like Doctor Strange, you know, which was like a 13-hour drawing. And I'm thanking my cartoon drawings for me being able to draw Doctor Strange. It's the same principles, you know. piece by piece by piece, that Lego technique, baby. You know, take it slow. You know, try and line up things, and it's just because there's Doctor Strange, the only biggest difference is the amount of layers you need to apply, the colors, the pressure, all that stuff. That's probably the biggest difference. But I will be making tutorial videos on them as well, like what is cross hatching, how to use cross hatching, topics like that. Again, if you guys do have suggestions, let me know in the comment section, and I will try and get them videos done for you. But this SpongeBob one was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. People on live stream as well on Twitch enjoyed it as well. We had a good time chatting away. I did get a couple of questions like, why are you drawing SpongeBob? You know, because obviously they used to see me draw the really hyper realistic drawings. Although I class myself as a sketchism artist. T-shirt coming soon, merch. That's a little plug there. Bam. And yeah, I'm gonna make a t-shirt saying sketchism, because that's what we do on this channel. I'm a sketch / realistic artist, so sketchism. Bit of cheesy name. But yeah, there we go. Oh, we're almost at the end, guys. Almost there. SpongeBob is looking clean. I'm liking it. You know, but I do think like the lining, inking the white black part. Sometimes I do this at the end. I always come back to it and go over it again, because once I've added the ink, it kind of fades a little bit. You know, like here when I'm doing this part, the black is kind of a little bit too light, so sometimes you do need to go over it like 3-4 times in order for it to really pop and stand out. Yeah, I'm not using pitch black here. I'm using a bit of like a brownie color. It's looking cool. So we're just gonna do the circular shapes for the dots. The dots, as you can see, when I added the yellow, the dots kind of faded away. You know, the pencil lines that you could see earlier kind of faded away. Like I told you, the brush pens are water based, so it kind of made it disappear a little bit. But here, when I was doing this, I was like, you know what, I don't think these spotty spots, well, part of the sponge basically is dark enough. I need it to be a bit darker. And like I said, the brush pens are water based, so bringing in another color to blend the two together, they really do work well, you know. And I'm going to be bringing in a green brush pen, and you're probably thinking, well, green? I don't know what made me choose green, you know. But here, as you can see, like I said, I will be doing it again, coming back over the lines and really doing that. But I do that at the end once the whole thing is done. But yeah, bringing the green brush pen. Why do I bring in the green? Because I don't know, something in my head just told me green would work well in order to give off that gold color that I was trying to go for. I'm trying to think now, why in the world did I go for green? So here we have it. There's the green. As you can see, it's not green, but it's like a muddy green. And I reckon it was a good decision to add it in with the gold, because now it's a lot darker, but it's not looking green, you know. And that's something I'm pretty good at, identifying colors, you know, knowing what colors are going to work. This is the first time me doing this. It's not like I practice on a piece of paper. I literally just went for it. And I do that a lot. I do take a lot of risks. But again, risk is very important. You need to do risks in order to improve in whatever you're doing. It's not just art, in life in general. You need to take risks. And that's why I did it. Took a little risk. And it worked out perfect for me. There you have it, guys. That is SpongeBob SquarePants. And I do want to say, rest in peace. You know, you can class this as a tribute video to the SpongeBob voiceover character that passed away recently. Yeah, sad man. We're losing a lot of great artists, great creative people, and yeah, hopefully this video did do it justice, and I really hope you guys enjoyed it. There's that signature, boom, DeMoose art, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye guys, peace. So there you have it. I hope you guys did enjoy that. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, still give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe to DeMoose art. That's me. I'm out. Catch you later in the next video. Deuces. And don't forget to join the gang. We out. Peace.